everyone, I am making this video to demonstrate the complexity approach to intervention. This is Cassius, and he is working on the voice TH sound in the initial position. He is new to treatment, so he's still in the imitation phase, so I'll be reading the targets to him and he'll repeat them back to me. I have a list of maximal opposition pairs here. Research suggests using nonsense words, that they're more effective for children with phonological disorders. This list is actually a combination. Sit down, please. This is a combination of nonsense words and actual words. I have found that he has been able to pick up the nonsense words a little more quickly because with the actual words he has a pattern in place that he's using to say those words. And with the nonsense words it's a totally new word, so it's been a little bit easier for him. In this phase of treatment you'll want to give lots of cues about where to put their tongue and their other articulators, what to do with their voice, how to achieve the correct airflow, and you'll want to give them lots of feedback so they start to understand when they are getting the right sound and when they're not quite getting it. Okay, Cassius, ready? Cassius, over here, ready? Leet.
Leet.
Nope, watch me, watch where my hand goes. Leet.
Leet.
Pete. That.
That.
Good job. Pat.
That.
Loot.
Loot.
Good. Poot.
Poot.
Lit.
Bit.
No. Lit.
Lit.
Pit.
Pit.
Perfect job. So we did 4 pairs, but Garrett suggests doing 8 pairs for teaching a single phoneme and 16 pairs for teaching clusters. And we would continue in this phase until he achieved 75% accuracy with the targets or for 7 sessions. And then at that point we would move on to spontaneous productions. All right, you're all done, buddy. You can go over there with that. So up next we have Virginia, who is going to demonstrate for us what therapy looks like in the spontaneous production phase. I don't know, I think Dad has somebody. Can you come sit over here on this side? For this demonstration we'll be using a list of empty set pairs. So we have the TH targets and then some OL targets because that was another phoneme that wasn't in the client's phonemic inventory. So one thing about using nonsense words is that there's no pictures to put in place of the words. So a lot of, the kids that we serve, they aren't great readers or maybe they haven't even gotten to the point where they can read yet. So pictures are great. But one good thing about this approach is that if you've been through the whole imitation phase, then they should have the list memorized and it shouldn't be a problem. In this phase of treatment, you'll want to still continue to give feedback, but you don't want to give any initial cues or models. You're looking for independent productions in this phase. This is also a point where you might want to introduce some self-monitoring skills, so you might want to ask the child, how did that sound? Did that sound right to you? And have them decide if they're getting it right or not, so they can start to self-monitor in their connected speech. Okay, now Virginia is going to read the list for us. Good. Good. Very good. So in this phase of treatment, we would continue until she had 90% accuracy with these targets or for 12 sessions. Another suggested aim for treatment is 50% accuracy in conversational speech before moving on to another target. So that's my demonstration for the complexity approach. I hope that you learned a little bit, and I hope it's a little bit clearer now exactly how this approach is used in therapy. Thanks.